Before we get into this morning's update, we need to go over a quick synopsis of what's transpiring right now. First, remember, we don't play the victim in the community, we play the winner. So we have to have all the information between the charts and the news alike to make an educated and informed decision. We play the winner. We are positive in this community, not negative. And being such, we are unified. We are a community where we influence each other to see the proper picture. But we also do it in a way of faith, but we do it in a way of camaraderie, not a way of, let's just say, division. We're unified, not divided. So this morning when we're watching, XRP, yes, crypto's having a little bit of a move right now, but pay very close attention to the US dollar currency index as it has spiked up to 105.24. If this breaks past 105.60, we could have a quite the little parabolic bounce here that could still be coming as they're manipulating the markets right now. You've got the Fed fully stepping in at the moment. You've got XRP up to 486. We've talked about the fact that it's either going to come up to 49 cents or possibly around that 504.51 cent resistance. And then if that gets a rejection there, it would push us down to the 2020 uptrend around 38 cents. But that can only happen if we lose the 2022 uptrend, or the rising channel, I should say, which started August of 22. So if you break the 45 cents and that gives you a proper rejection, your clear next target is the 2020 uptrend at 38 cents. So we're going to get into the technical analysis. Make sure you hit that like button as it will greatly help push me through the analytics. If you appreciate my content, hit that subscribe button as we just went over 18,500 subscribers this morning. So I thank each and every one of you. And hit that share button as that is truly the greatest way, along with the like button, to push me through the analytics. I'll catch you on the other side of the intro. Remember, positivity over negativity. Good morning, 10:36 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Thursday, September 14th, 2023. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So good morning, everybody. As we can see, XRP, we talked about the last-minute rally that should happen before the next layer down. There's not much more we could say about it. We need to come up for a proper rejection. If we're going to come back and back test the 20-day, first layer would be around that 51 cents. If we go into the all-time pattern and we're able to break up just a little bit higher, then you could possibly, as we've said, have an uptrending target or the downtrending resistance, but it's more of the upper target, up around 53.5. I don't know if we're going to have enough strength. I don't even know if we have enough strength to get past 492, as this is a very bearish setup. The only thing that I'll say is in the immediate short term, you very well could have set up in a small, it's just a small little consolidation and a little breakout, but there's not much room to this eventual move. The eventual move actually has a very big resistance. If it could break up a little bit higher, you would have a big resistance up here around 51 cents. So is that where we're trending? It looks like we could be starting a rising channel, which are bearish reversals. This looks like a very small rising channel could be forming here. With the US dollar currency index, I would not get excited. I still think for us to have this further move down, we have to have this retest. Possibly. It's not guaranteed though, because we've already technically just had a retest of the shorter pattern. It just needs to come up a little higher. So it's not guaranteed we'd come back to 51 cents. This 49 cent retest is what we were pointing at, saying if we could come up here, this would be your first area of rejection. And then, according to the all-time pattern, there's nothing in between until 38 cents. However, if we look at the current formation, we have the rising channel support, is what we talked about from August of 22 when this pattern started. You've got 45 cents. It's 453 underneath as we continue up the uptrend and the rising support, the rising uptrending support, I should say. If we break past and hold 484, our next layer, we know is 49 cents, but if you push past that, you've got 51 cents. And then the next point would be a breakdown if you can't break out. So right now what I'm looking at is still firm. We're looking at the daily time frame. It looks more bearish than bullish because we're still in the death cross. If we come up for a consolidation and a verification, you come up to 51 cents for the pattern breakdown. That's right where the 20-day is, and it would prove that we're overly bearish right now, even at an attempt to come back up. And then after that, if you come back through, you'd have the uptrending support on the rising channel at 453 approximately. And then if that breaks through, you've got the 2020 uptrend at 38 cents. Now, we see that, and now let's take a look at the US dollar currency index, which is at 105.14. We're currently attempting, we came down to the bottom of the rising channel. We hit it beautifully at 104.60 approximately. Now we're up to our first major challenge at 105.30. That doesn't look like an overly bullish candle there, but we could come all the way back up to 106.110 at the top of the channel. So pay attention to that, because we do have the golden cross there, which, unlike crypto, which has death crosses going everywhere like XRP, this is a golden cross. It's a complete opposite. We have a rising channel here, which at the top is bearish reversal. It's just, where's the top? Nobody knows. So if we continue pushing up and we break 105.30 and hold that support, you'd be looking at around the 106 level next. And then if that were to happen, crypto, commodities, risk on would have a little bit of an issue here. Gold and silver under a little pressure. Commodity stocks are still moving. B2 gold we bought at 292 is up to 317. So that's nice. Total crypto market cap's up to 1.033. Anybody who watched yesterday, this is not a surprise for you. Anybody who stays in the loop. We have the 101.8. We hold that, then we have to come for a proper rejection at 104.9. If we were to break that, as you can see in the daily time frame, this death cross is not fully crossed back into normalcy yet. Looks like we need another leg down. If I was guessing, if we get rejected and this isn't some kind of weird bottom, you should come down to 948 billion. So that's just my interpretation of the market. There is no guarantee. I'm not here to make predictions. I'm here to give you the daily setup for XRP and your favorite crypto, or whatever I decide to cover, but crypto, XRP mainly. But it's my job each and every day to give you the daily formation. And then I also give you the overall targets. You just have to pay attention. Like today, our closest targets of support is 45.3. If it breaks that, we come to the 2020 uptrend at 38 cents. No reason to talk beyond that, because that's the next major support. 19.6 is the 2017 uptrend, which is easily decoded by looking at the all-time pattern, which I have readily available for everybody every single day. Right now, the current formation we're in, if we just stay on the 2020 uptrend and do this normal on the apex, it should take us to August of 24. That's just what it says. That's not me. Don't shoot the messenger. That's just the pattern formation. This is not with the motion. This is just strictly what the pattern shows us. If it breaks into the next formation, it can take until late 2025, early 2026. And then if it breaks into the ultimate formation and makes the apex, that leads you until about 2028, but that gives you the most parabolic of spikes. I'm XRP Future Millionaire. If you got anything out of this update, please make sure you hit that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel and joining the over 18,500 subscribers. And then also make sure you hit that share button so that you can share this content, as it really does help push me through the analytics. I have no marketing budget because I don't do paid promotions, paid advertisements, or paid sponsorships of any kind. So I need your help. It's on me and you and all of us to push this content so everybody can see the truth instead of the FUD and BS. If you want to trade on your favorite crypto, in the video description below and our pinned comments, along with if you want to send me a donation or join Tom's Army, there's a way to trade on your favorite exchanges. FEMX is the lowest spot maker fee for USA users, no VPN needed. And then if you have an option, I would encourage you to use MEXC. It's not available in the USA anymore. If you're already signed up, they still allow USA users. You just can't sign up in the USA as of right now. But if you're across the globe, they have the cheapest spot maker fee because there is none. And then I think it's the greatest usability. I appreciate each and every one of you. Remember, positivity over negativity. We are the light in a world surrounded by darkness. And it is your job in the comments to continue pushing the light and extinguishing darkness.